wonderful rendition of Sketchbook. Welcome to the Hugs Not Drugs podcast. My name is John Barleycorn, and I'm here with Dr. Uggs, and I'm here with Hugs Not Drugs. All three of us are going to do this episode today regarding love, forgiveness, and Dr. Uggs' emotional allergy is love and forgiveness.
You can say that again. Hey, if we're going to do this, I'm all for it. I understand you guys are going to try to change me today. Fat chance, but I'm all for the game. Let's go for it. But first, I like to do the commercial.
Dr. Uggs, John Barleycorn here. I'm so impressed that you're willing to do these commercials.
Well, I'm trying to get this thing to really take off, and then you guys start drinking, and then we'll do the drugs podcast instead of the Hugs Not Drug podcast. You know what I mean? So here comes the commercial. The Hugs Not Drugs podcast is basically sponsored by John Forlenza-Bailey, a real prince. He wrote 2 books. They're small books, but they're good books. The Transformation of Dr. Uggs, and that is an original story that explains the progression of the disease of chemical dependency. It's not intended to be a story about blaming others for the acquisition of an illness. This story is intended to explain, not to blame. It is a story of discovery, insight, acceptance, and finally, the right choices to have drug-free, to be drug-free and live drug-free if one is chemically dependent. And the first book he wrote has been around for a long time, and John Forlenza-Bailey is a therapist, and he used that book for many years to help people with chemical dependency. It's kind of like a treatment in a workbook form, and you have a mentor. John Forlenza-Bailey was the mentor for people, and for those 7 or 8 years that he did that, people got well because they got the information and the education and the support through writing in a journal, reading the workbook, understanding the workbook, processing the information, and going step by step, chapter by chapter through the workbook, doing the exercises in the back. So in 30 days, you can have 30 days of recovery, and it's a good start. So the workbook is designed to provide education and emotional support and inspiration to persons suffering from addiction. The Road to Wellness workbook offers step-by-step lessons to people striving to turn their lives around regarding abstinence, relapse prevention, family dynamics, and self-assessment to continue to discover day-to-day recovery strategies. Recovery's up to you. Mentors help. Journals help. You must exchange and surrender destructive behaviors for constructive ways of handling day-to-day stressors or triggers of life. No one deserves to continue to suffer from active addiction. Get better, do the work. Transformation of Dr. Uggs and the Road to Wellness workbook. You can get them on Amazon. And the commercial is out, and let's get to it. Go for it.
Okay, here we go. Welcome, listeners, to the Hug Not Drugs podcast. The show delivers warmth, wisdom, and an occasional awkward group hug. I'm your host, John Barleycorn. With me today are our regulars, Radiant Optimist, Hugs Not Drugs, and Say Hello, Hugs Not Drugs. Blessings and kindness to all. We sound so much alike, don't we, John Barleycorn? Barleycorn here. You've got to know it's weird that we are very similar in our speech. What about it, Dr. Uggs? What do you got to say for yourself? We'll introduce you right now. Now, allow me to introduce the man who refuses to hug even his own shadow, Dr. Uggs.
The shadow knows its boundaries, and I respect that.
Today's topic is love and forgiveness, 2 things that make life richer unless you're Dr. Uggs, who treats love like it's a contagious rash.
That's because it's an emotional poison ivy.
This is going to be a fun one, folks. Tell us what love is to you, John Barleycorn. Love is a connection. It's the beating heart of passion. It's seeing someone fully and choosing kindness even when it's difficult. Love is a chemical ambush orchestrated by your hypothalamus. Oh, I'm reading the wrong part of the script here. This is Dr. Uggs.
Yeah, thanks a lot for reading my part of the script, Huggy. Love is a chemical ambush orchestrated by your hypothalamus, nature's way of saying, hey, bond with this person so you don't get eaten by wolves.
Barleycorn here. Ah, yes, the famous wolf avoidance theory, very peer-reviewed. You're making up science, Dr. Uggs. Dr. Uggs, there must be something you love.
Let me think. Fresh batteries, unbroken pencils, chairs with lumbar support.
Barleycorn here. You're practically a poet. Love can be grand or simple, but it's always a teacher. It softens us.
Softening is exactly what bread does before it molds.
And yet here you are, softening our hearts with your cynicism. Let's talk about forgiveness for a bit. Let's shift to forgiveness. And forgiveness is letting go of what weighs us down. It's choosing not to carry yesterday's pain into today. It's emotional freedom.
Forgiveness is unrealistic. You know what is realistic? Keeping a list, a laminated one.
We've seen your list of people who have wronged me. It's alphabetized.
Efficiency is not a crime.
Forgiveness isn't about excusing someone. It's about releasing yourself.
If I want a release, I get a massage from a trained professional.
Dr. Uggs, have you ever forgiven someone?
Once. Someone stepped on my shoe. I forgave them about 37 years later.
Progress is progress. Science shows forgiveness lowers stress, boosts mood, and even improves health. Forgiveness rewires the brain toward compassion. It's neuroplastic healing. Neuroplasticity is very important for people in recovery.
Healing is optional. Holding grudges burns calories.
Once more, you're making up science here. It does not burn calories. Healing does not burn calories.
Well, it feels like it does.
Let's look at a real scenario, Dr. Uggs. Tell the listeners about your recent coffee shop incident.
Oh, God. Fine. I ordered coffee and said, my name is Dr. Uggs. They wrote Doug. I don't even look like a Doug.
Well, how did you feel?
Betrayed deeply on a cellular level.
Or maybe they simply misheard you.
No, it was sabotage.
Hugs, not drugs here. John Barleycorn, how would you have handled this? With compassion. Everyone makes mistakes. I'd laugh, forgive them, thank them, and move on.
You would let them mutilate your identity?
My identity is not to a coffee cup. How about you, Hugs Not Drugs? Well, my identity is my name, Hugs Not Drugs, which is spiritual, and so is love and forgiveness.
You two disgust me.
Okay, Dr. Uggs. Time to do something special. This is the Dr. Uggs, I call this the Dr. Uggs Forgiveness Challenge.
Dr. Uggs, here, I object. I'm not going to do this.
I want you to forgive the barista who called you Doug.
I refuse.
Barleycorn here. Take a deep breath. Come on, just try it.
Oh, God. Fine. I forgive Doug Barista.
Hugs Not Drugs right here. How do you feel?
Like I betrayed myself.
You're doing great. Now,
I want you to forgive John Barleycorn for hugging you a couple of episodes ago.
I will never.
Come on. Forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting. It doesn't mean we approve of harm. It means love and forgiveness walk together. One softens the heart, the other one cleanses it.
And both require emotional energy that I don't have.
That's why we practice, so we can get better and better and heal deeper and deeper. Now go ahead and hug John Barleycorn.
All right. You feel better, John Barleycorn? You son of a... You're an SOB, you know that?
We're still hugging. It feels good, doesn't it?
No, you're an SOB. You know what an SOB means, don't you?
Yeah, I do. If you're talking about some like gross word.
No, I'm not talking about a gross word.
What are you talking about?
SOB, you know, spiritually off base.
Hugs Not Drugs here. Thank you for joining us today, even you, Dr. Uggs.
I'm only here for the coffee.
Well, look how much your heart expanded today.
It hasn't. I checked.
Whether you're John Barleycorn, Dr. Uggs, or someone in between, love and forgiveness are tools that help us grow and help us understand ourselves more gently.
And help you all stop hugging me.
We'll see about that. Thanks for listening, friends, and stay kind, stay goofy, and stay drug-free. I just want to do a little, an extra review of what we did today. This was a kind of a comedic episode, if you haven't picked that up, today on the Hugs Not Drugs podcast. John Barleycorn was his usual loving and forgiving self, and we had the perpetual Dr. Uggs explore the themes of love and forgiveness. Barleycorn heartfelt insights on compassion, connection, and emotional release, and Dr. Uggs countered with all his cynical skepticism, laminated grudge lists, and scientific-sounding nonsense. But in the end, if you notice, Dr. Uggs did hug John Barleycorn and made a joke about it too. So there is hope here. We're not all good if we're good people, and we're not all bad if we're bad people. I like to say it better than that, though. We're not all good if we're healthy people, and we're not all healthy if we're not all unhealthy if we're healthy people.
I think you really screwed that up, didn't you? So through humorous exchange, let me just fill in the blanks here. Through humorous exchanges today, including the coffee shop incident, the hugs, the Dr. Uggs forgiveness challenge, and an attempt at self-forgiveness, we three highlighted the power of love and forgiveness to heal, transform, lighten the emotional load. The episode blended humor and warmth, showing that even the most stubborn hearts, yes, me too, can soften over time. And I can't believe I just said that. I think I'm getting nauseous.
We appreciate you, everybody that's been listening today. Remember to find somebody and love somebody, and that could be you, and that could be another loved one. But you remember, you can't love others if you don't love yourself. So peace out, enjoy the day, and Harry, take us out with that sketchbook and your band. Appreciate y'all. Peace out.